the second stage of UAE Tour, the only World Tour stage race in the Middle East, was the shortest of the week at just 17.3 kilometers, but also for many among the most challenging. The team time trial will prove a challenge for Tim Merlier in his battle to keep the red jersey at the Soudal Quick Step squad. EF Education Easy Post chasing the time of UAE Team Emirates, who set the early benchmark, among others, setting a very challenging time that would prove beyond the scope of almost all the teams to beat. They sat in the hot seat for much of the day. Luke Plapp leading the Ineos Grenadiers squad into action. The leader of the Young Rider classification and Australian national road race champion, leading Ineos Grenadiers off the start ramp and into action at Khalifa Port near Abu Dhabi. A pan-flat course, not particularly challenging, couple of hairpins, couple of right angle bends, but fundamentally about dealing with the crosswinds, the headwinds, the tailwinds, keeping the bike upright and keeping your combination together. Time of the fourth rider across the line. Ineos Grenadiers just failing to eclipse the time of EF Education Easy Post, who at that moment believed that they may just have done enough to take stage honours. But that's not reckoning with the extraordinary ability of Remco Evenepoel and friends at the Soudal Quick Step squad. The Belgian national time trial champion, the world road race champion, leading his team into battle with the red skin suit of Tim Merlier nestled in among their number after his stage one success. Fully 10 seconds down at the intermediate split point after 6.8 kilometers. It didn't look as if it was going to be Soudal Quick Step's day. Into the tailwind in the second half, and then racing into that final kilometer, Team Merlier made a huge effort to set up his teammates for glory. They took four to the line. Remco Evenepoel led them into the final bend and across the line to break the hearts of the EF Education Easy Post squad. A single second their advantage. Disappointment for the riders in pink, but glory for Soudal Quick Step. Two consecutive stage victories. And Remco Evenepoel up to second overall, level on time with Luke Plapp, who took over the red jersey of overall race leader. Just 1 single second between Soudal Quick Step getting the victory over EF Education Easy Post. Ineos Grenadiers, Bahrain Victorious and others with much to celebrate, as indeed Luke Plapp, leader of 3 classifications, including the overall. And Remco Evenepoel handily placed. Peo Bilbao also scoring well for Team Bahrain, victorious ahead of the Stage 3 Mountain Assault.
Remco, there are a lot of firsts in your career, now the first team time trial victory. Did you expect it?
We actually didn't expect to still go under the time of EF, because we were mainly focused on the other GC guys, Plapp and Bilbao, to do better than their team. But then we saw just before we went off that Ineos also had a super good time. And then to be able to win this stage is very incredible. I think we executed our plan perfectly. We wanted to stay all together until we got out of the headwind, and then some guys really took out all their energy to do one last pull. And yeah, to win it with like 1 second is pretty crazy. I think it's my first ever TTT victory. And to do it in this race, back-to-back victory for our team, is a perfect start of this beautiful race.
In terms of the general classification, how good is that?
Yeah, it goes well. I think we can be pretty happy with everything that we did the last 2 days. Yesterday a pretty hard day with the echelons, and today also a super hard day with the TTT, because that's actually maybe the hardest race in cycling. So. It was really amazing to win this, and I think the team really deserves this, because we really made a plan, and it came out perfectly today.
Well done, thank you.
Thank you.